Hey gang, Sharkshot21 here. Time for a little maintenance on the bike. Time for a new battery, and I've done a chain cleaning before, but it's time for one of those too, so I won't record that one. Come along for the ride. Alright, so we're going to swap out the standard battery with this little MaxLife. It's a model MLI12-ST050A. 12 volts, 5 amp hour, 60 watt hour, 300 cold crank amps. Should be plenty. Super lightweight battery, which is nice. Other nice thing is, it's got this little indicator on top, which gives you state of charge. We got 30, 60, 90, and full. So, let me go get the seats off, and we'll get this installed. Alrighty, need a couple things here. Gonna need a 5mm Allen and a 10mm hex. You'll also need an 8mm for the screws that come with the new battery. Now to get to the battery clamp, I gotta take a few things off here. Take off this bracket. This bracket holds your seat on. Take the screws out. And you want to make sure that you keep these clamps on the wires. And then I just put the screws back in, and I keep the orientation of the part when I set it on the ground. Wow. You've got 3 10mm bolts right there. And that's your battery hold down set. Okay. That battery hold down comes out. Now, remember, this is my charger. Did a video on that one. I'll link it. Those come off. New battery comes with bolts. And we pull this one back. Get the positive terminal off. Put that bolt back in its spot. And then we pull this battery out. Now, you might be going, well, Sharps, why do you need a new battery? Well, it's a good question. This bike lived outside for a winter, and that killed the battery. Well, let me pause here, and I'm going to vacuum that out. So, as I was saying, bike lived outside for the winter. Winter in New England is kind of harsh. It did not agree with this bike. So this battery has new screws. They're 8mm heads, and the terminals, the terminals are threaded. So we get this started by hand. do the same with this side. Positive side's going to be a little easier because the boot keeps things kind of aligned for you. Okay, so those are started. Somewhere, there it is. Okay, swap out the 8mm, or the 10mm, for the 8mm. I'm going to keep these kind of facing the same direction as they were. Yep. And we'll screw this one in too. Alright, now we put that cover back on. Check the lights there. And we check. Okay. We got good electrical there. Now, time to get the hold down back in. It's going to obscure the battery indicator a little bit, so I'll just shove it over. I may stick a piece of foam down in there to keep this from running around, but the hold down does seem to be good. Let's get the bolts started by hand. Remember, I always start the bolts by hand. That way you're not cross-threading anything. And then you can run them in with the 10mm socket. So, we have a 10mm. I do love this Motion Pro spinner wrench. It was well worth the investment. I will put the link for it in the video description for everyone. I do want the 1/4 inch in there, and their bit driver one as well. I don't have that one yet. Okay, swap over to the 5mm again. Remember, keep the orientation. There's a little lip here. That's where your seat drops in. Okay. Right, those go under. Don't forget about your wire clamps. Your little P-clips there. Again, start those screws by hand. You don't want to cross-thread. That one's a little tricky. There it is. Yep, okay, those are both started. Get those screws all the way in. You do have to kind of hold the clamps so they don't spin on you, because they're going to want to. Yep. Okay. Battery's still good. Connections are good. Get the vacuum and do some tidying up in here. There is a bait block in there that I leave in here. Get the seats back on and we'll see if she fires up. Seats back on, easy enough. Flip the kickstand up, though that'll come down again here in a bit because I'm going to do some chain maintenance. But let's see. Lights on, kill switch on. And we start right up. Beautiful. So, there's your battery install. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Quick little video today. Shouldn't be too bad. If you got questions, let me know. I'll link to the tools I used and the battery down below. It fits quite nicely, other than a little bit of side-to-side motion, but If you're that worried about it, fold up a piece of the foam that it comes with, or cut a piece of the foam it comes with, and slide it down in there. I'm not worried. It is not a lead acid. It is not an AGM. It is not a lithium polymer. It is a lithium phosphate battery. From what I've read and researched, those are the batteries you want. They're pretty much indestructible. And they don't have a same depletion rate as a lithium polymer, nor do they have the same depletion recharge issues as the lithium polymers do. So that's why I went with that one. It was 90 bucks, a little pricey, not too bad. I'll let you know how it runs over the next couple of years. Thanks for tuning in. Keep the side down. Sharps out.
Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. It really helps me out, and it lets you know when I put something new up. New videos will be going up on Tuesdays or Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern. And if I do decide to do live streams, I will try to give 24 hours notice. So hit the subscribe button on the channel, and you'll be notified when I post that stuff too. Hope to see you next time. Sharps out.